Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Dauntless. In today's video, we're going to be taking the Night Terrors for a spin. Over in Shock Escalation, as you can see, we got the Night Terrors, we got the Scorching Agonies, we got the Blizzard's Teeth, we have everything that we need for Chronivores, the Weeping Hours, we have Death Blossoms, and enough to power surge there, and enough to power surge here, and unfortunately, Malkarian is the last one that we need to farm up for. These Peerless Stormplates have not been dropping for me. But that's where we're at. We have pretty much everything set in place. We just need to farm a little bit more Shock Escalation. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But before we do, we got to go over the builds. So we're going to go ahead and click on the Night Terrors. We got +6 Pulse in here, Reaper's Dance, Mod, Hurricane Blades, and Bonded to the Stalker's Trap, which is the Rift Stalker stuff. And then we have Discipline, and we have the Scarn Lantern with Reuse. We have the Shroud Helmet with Berserker within. We have the Time Weave Robes, Overpower +3, and we got Cunning +3, and we got Reuse +3 in the Koshai boots, Malkarian gloves, those potions that we're using, and let's get into the run. Now, if you want a really powerful set of chain blades, the Thraxx ones are top-notch, top of the list, I would even say. The thing about escalation, and this is something that most of you probably know, but a brand new player might not know this. That was really fast. The element of your weapon matters in like really high-end things, such as like heroic escalation and trials, but for the most part, you can kind of just run whatever you want, so long as you're not running like, I mean, even right now, I guess I could be running Malkarian's legendary chain blades, but I would advise against it. But like for things like this, like Shock Escalation, you can easily bring Torgadoro, you can easily bring Thraxx, you've seen me countless times run these different types of escalations, not really adhering to the elemental boost of the Keystone Behemoth. And the reason for that is they obviously have their own different like strengths and weaknesses. Like Rift Stalker is just like one of the best UEs in the game, so naturally Thraxx is just gonna deal a lot of damage. Boom. And so that's something that's just kind of worth noting to a new player. I think like it might be not super straightforward, because I feel like most players really want to feed into like having a nice set of armor and like one set of a weapon, like, you know, just basically having like their jack of all trades builds. Like I imagine most players are doing that, but not everybody's going to unlock all of the legendaries for every single weapon like we're doing on this channel. So that's kind of what I want to touch on. Builds that are good against all different types of content. And so this is just kind of this content specifically, like this series where I'm unlocking all the legendaries, this is kind of for me, but I'm also going to do videos alongside them that will allow you to put together your own, you know, you could follow along with it, and it will be like baby's first escalation with, you know, a build to kind of follow along with and give you a good idea of what's going on. That takes a little bit more time to kind of tailor, but this is just me playing the game, so it's just kind of easy to do, right? So yeah, that's just something that I have been working on and want to do in the future moving forward. So we're gonna start with the chain blades. I'll have to go back and do the axes, but yeah, that'll be something to look forward to say, out of all the Koshai variants, while the Radiant Behemoths look amazing in general, like the I really like the, honestly, like I might catch, this might be kind of weird because I really don't like Alira, but the Radiant element is like my favorite element in terms of like how everything looks, how you know, my favorite weapon unique effects, in general. You know, the behemoths look cool, but I think, I don't know what it is, but I think it's his nose. But like, out of the 3 Koshais, right, normal, Radiant, and Umbral, I feel like Radiant Koshai just isn't as cool. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I find it annoying as well. Like the lasers can be annoying. I think the thing is like Radiant Koshai kind of has like things that Alira has, right? And I just get PTSD from that, I guess. See, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Might be an L take, but I don't know. Radiant Koshai. Koshai is so cool, but Radiant Koshai just kind of misses. Well, we just died, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Torrent Shield. Got the Pangar interrupt. Let's go. Got sniped by the Thraxx because I can't hear in my earphones right now, which is very unfortunate. Couldn't hear the laser being charged up, but you know, we dodged that blindly as well. On my mixer, the game is kind of low, so I can't really swap over there. That is an error on my part. I apologize. Ooh, I missed. I'm bad. Gonna make sure I don't die. Killed the Pangar. Let's go, Thraxx. There are many effects going on my screen right now. Okay, now I can turn the game up. Let's go. When you guys game, do you play with the game sound like on all the way? Do you play with no sound at all? Or do you play with like the music turned off but the sound on? Because I'm someone that turns most game music off unless the soundtrack is just an absolute slapper. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, so like Dauntless, definitely turning the music off. And then I am no disrespect to the people that make the music of this game, I just am, it's not for me. But I'm someone who like, I play with like really low volume most of the time, because usually I'm like playing my own music or I'm doing something else, right? I need as many breaks as possible off this thing. All right, get the interrupt first, then continue the conversation. Boom. I hit literally the core, literally the worst part, and crit for 6,000. Unlucky, as some might say. Please, I hit the tail. Did it? Couldn't tell. Couldn't tell. I see a lot of numbers, dude. We'll just say I did, for style. I'm bad. Scar Lantern. Doesn't deal damage to Malkarian's head. Very cringe, if I do say so myself. Mildly upsetting. I should just be having a bunch of rocks spinning in its mouth right now, but I don't know. Huge oversight by Phoenix Labs. It's not my fault, but I tactically got eaten there so I could just spin the rocks on Malkarian's head for part damage. But alas, Phoenix Labs denied me. Okay, this thing's pretty much dead. Let's see, peeping the loot. We got 4 Peerless Storm Plates. Not bad, not bad. Any Malkarian legendary? Nope, not legendaries. The epic ones. That one was really, really fast. But in this video, I want to take a moment to point out this is the this little machine here is for the escalation. Very, very important machine. It has every single one of the escalation things that you need to kind of. This is like your progression, right? Your escalation progression. But every single tree has this particular thing called the Straga's Harvester. Breaking behemoth parts in relevant escalations has a 15% of granting double rewards. So in one of my Urska runs, I got like 6 of them, and one of them was doubled. So I got 2 drops from Urska, and one of them doubled, and so I was able to get 6. So this was something that was not in the talent trees, I believe, when escalation first came out. So definitely, if you're a new player, take advantage of this particular perk. It will come in very very handy when you're crafting up legendary weapons. So that's a little beginner tip. That's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, and good luck on your hunt for the legendary weapons in Dauntless. Peace out and have a good one.